time for Donkey of the Day.
I'm a big boy, I could take it. If he feel I deserve it, ain't no big deal.
I know Charlamagne guy gonna have some funny shit say out his mouth.
If you gotta say something you may not agree with, doesn't mean I'm mean.
Who's getting that donkey?
That donkey, that don't.
Donkey of the Day, right there.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You can call me the Donkey of the Day, but I mean no harm.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, June 24th. By the way, it is officially cancer season. Dropping the clues bombs for all the cancers, damn it. Okay? The greatest, most sensitive time of the year. All right? I feel everything going on out here right now. Okay? All my fellow crabs can relate. All right?
Feels everything, okay.
That's right. Okay? Me and Red understand. All right, me and Red got the same born day. But back to the matter at hand. Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, June 24th goes to Christine Marie Spearman. Now, we have a lot of conversations about consent, okay, and what consent between men and women in relationships, okay, is. All right, and usually whenever we hear these conversations about consent, it's usually about, did a man get consent from a woman to do whatever it is they did? Well, there are examples of women not getting consent, and today is one of those days. See, Kristen is in jail right now, right where she needs to be, arrested and booked because she took advantage of a man without his consent. Let's go to Fox 44 News for the report, please.
Traditionally, when a couple gets married, both parties say I do. But this 42-year-old man in Beverly Hills claims to law enforcement that he didn't know. According to a press release from the Beverly Hills Police Department, the resident reported on June 13th that he'd come home to a package on his property left by his ex-girlfriend. The package was a gift bag from Bath & Body Works containing products and a surprise. A picture of his ex-girlfriend, Kristen Spearman, holding what appears to be a marriage license, showing them married and officiated by a local reverend, and a copy of the marriage certificate filed with the county clerk's office. According to the press release, the victim reported that he'd been in a relationship with Spearman, and they had decided to obtain marriage licenses on or about June 2nd, 2025. However, after that application and license was issued, the couple got into an argument, and the victim told her he no longer wanted to be in a relationship. Police learned that Kristen Spearman convinced the local reverend to perform a marriage ceremony without the victim even knowing or being present.
Surprise, 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 surprise. Now, I've heard of surprise weddings, but usually the surprise weddings I've heard about are the guests are invited to an event that turns out to be a wedding, but I ain't never, ever heard about a surprised bride or groom. Okay, now you might be surprised about an engagement, but finding out you a whole husband through the mail in a Bath & Body Works bag? What if this man was committed to some new cheeks? Okay, he's sitting up in his house with his new boo and old bae, sending me marriage certificates in the mail in a Bath & Body Works bag. First of all, I didn't know this was possible. Okay, whoever this pastor is who certified this marriage without the groom being present, he needs to have his collar removed. Okay, I'll get him disfellowshipped. I don't know. I grew up Jehovah's Witness. But whatever happens to pastors when they are proven not to be fit to pastor, that's what needs to happen to this guy. Okay, you know how men say they fear commitment? This man got married without even committing to the idea of commitment first. Okay? Kristen, you skipped the proposal, you skipped the ceremony, you skipped the honeymoon and went right to the paperwork? You could have at least let this man pick a damn cake. Wait a minute, Kristen, you could have at least let this man pick you. You didn't get chose, you chose yourself because you selfish. Okay, you weren't thinking about anybody but you in this situation. Worst kind of human to be in a relationship with, the person who believes, who feels, who thinks they know what's best for you. Okay, now this poor man got to spend money on lawyers, and I really want to know how this will work. Okay, it should be an immediate annulment, all right, at the least. And I pray that whatever divorce laws Texas have don't apply to this sham of a marriage, because this man was married without his consent. This man was raped at the altar. Okay, call it what it is, all right? No vows, no kiss, no consent, just surprise, baby. You're legally mine now, okay? This wasn't a legal wedding. This was fraud with flowers, okay? Getting married without someone's consent is like someone stealing your car, then insuring it in their name, but then turning around and asking you for gas money, okay? I'm just trying to figure out how she was able to get a marriage license, okay? We gotta make marriage licenses as hard to get as gun licenses in New York and New Jersey are. And the fact that they used to date This was his ex. If he ever had any doubt that he didn't make the right decision by breaking up with her, that doubt is gone, okay? His ex, all right? His ex. He thought the relationship was over. She thought it was just getting started. Can you imagine how the Lululemon this woman must be to think that this man would get this marriage certificate in the mail in a Bath and Body Works bag and be happy about it? Like he was going to receive the certificate and think to himself, you know what? I do want to spend the rest of my life with this woman. Please give Kristen Marie Spearman the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
That's crazy.
And did she put anything else in the Bath and Body Works bag? Was it any lotion, any candles? Was it just a marriage license? Did she at least, put together a little package?
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
You don't think he was leading her on, though? Like, you don't think that he was, like, it's a reason.
No. You don't go through all of that just because you got led on. Because if you was getting led on, then you'd at least be having a conversation with him. Like, she took it upon herself. I didn't even know that was possible.
I didn't think so.
I didn't either.
Why you said it like that? You sound like you did that.
I didn't even.
That's
What do you
creative.
mean?
That is something. I'm like, that's top notch. That's crazy.
Yo, Chris, wink if you need help, man.
Oh, please. Whatever.
What?
We both willingly said I do. Don't play with me like that.
Okay.
Whatever.
All
But
right.
that's crazy, though. I kind of like her.
Jesus.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.